So instead of doing anything productive or anything that people would actually want to watch, I've decided to share and create an absolutely horrific tier list that I have here. So, long story short, I'm going to be ranking the various Moglins based on how edible I think they are. And as you can see here, the different tiers I have are Delicacy, which is for the best of the best, the most primo cuts of Moglin, the most primo Moglins ever, like, should be protected as a local delicacy. Delicious, which is for Moglins that I think would be quite tasty, though not to the point of being a delicacy. Edible, for Moglins that are just edible, not particularly bad or good. Edible, but not worth the effort. Effort can include actually having to prepare them, or actually having to hunt them down. So yeah. Inedible, which is for when a Moglin is not edible, your body cannot digest them. Actively poisonous, self-explanatory, it's when a Moglin is actively poisonous, and you should not eat them. And instant death, for when attempting to eat a Moglin will instantaneously kill you. So, let's just get started. First of all, we have the corrupted Moglins. Honestly, I feel like they're actively poisonous. I don't think you'll instantaneously die if you eat them, but I think you maybe should not, because they're corrupted. Like, what else is there to say? Do you really want to eat that? You really... Next up, we have Cupcake / Secret Agent Sprinkles. Turducken. It's a turducken situation. So yeah, I feel like that'd be like a delicacy. We have Cutie Makai. I don't think they're quite instantaneous death, but I don't think they're harmless enough to be inedible. So I'm gonna go towards actively poisonous, but I feel like if you really needed to, you could build up a tolerance to eating them. Not that I would recommend it by any means, because I'm gonna be honest, they don't feel like they have quite enough meat on their bones to be satisfying. Next up, we have Dark Makai. Instant death. Like, you don't. Just don't. We also have Evil Moglins. I feel like they're edible, but not worth the effort. Like, they have a decent amount of meat on their bones, but they also have chainsaws, and I don't think they'd be particularly satisfying to eat. We have Mamet. I feel like... difficult, but inedible. Like, I feel like if you tried to chow down, like, there would be nothing there. Okay, Mort, I feel like... inedible. I don't think... yeah, just straight up inedible. Same for Swaggy, actually. I think they're both inedible. Next up, we have Nugget. Nugget looks like it's just a Moglin in a dragon costume. Nothing too special there. I think edible. I don't think particularly delicious, but ultimately edible. Zilla appears to be... I can't figure out if Zilla is just a Moglin in a Zilla outfit, or like, actually somewhat lizard-like, but people eat lizards all the time, so... Also, putting them under edible, right? Quibble. I feel like Quibble would be delicious, because, like, come on. Come on, look at him. Look at him. Like, he's nice and plump, he makes a lot of money, he probably feeds himself well. He's probably pretty tasty. Next up we have Rez, who is a paladin. I feel like... simply because of the fact that Rez is a paladin and could fight back if you tried to prepare and eat him, I feel like edible but not worth the effort. Next up, we have Scourge. Instant death. I will not be elaborating. Next up, we have Scurvy. I mean, its name is Scurvy. I feel like that's... I feel like you could eat him, but you really shouldn't. But he's not actively poisonous? I feel like I'll just set Scurvy in. Edible, but not worth the effort. We have Twig. Again, I feel like it's almost a cupcake situation, but not quite. Where, like, you could probably, like, make it a local... How do I phrase this? Okay, so, you know when, like, local food trucks and stuff will, like, cook up, like, limited time stuff that, like, you'll try just for the novelty of it? I feel like Twig and a Fish combo could be one of those. I don't think it would be necessarily bad. I think it would be quite tasty, but it isn't necessarily something you'd want to order again unless, like, you have a special reason to. And, like, you're a little bit sad to see it go once the limited time meal thing is over, but, like, ultimately you're pretty fine with it. I feel like Zorback is, like, not quite instant death, but, like, actively poisonous. Like, yeah, I don't think you'd survive eating him, but I don't necessarily think it's an instant death. But it will hurt the entire time you die. Okay, I have a confession. I've picked a hill to die on. I think Twilly is the most edible of all of the Moglins, because he seems to mostly be sitting down or staying in one place most of the time when we see him. He appears to be reasonably plump. And additionally, I don't think he'd fight back if you tried to eat him. Okay? I think he would just stay completely still if you tried to eat him. I don't know. I think Twilly is the most edible of all of them, right? And I think Twilly is also the most delicious of all of them. And I recognize that this is a very stupid hill to choose to die on, but I have planted my feet firmly on this hill, and none of you are taking me off of this hill. Okay? Anyways, that's 10 minutes of my life that I will never get back. Time to spend another hour editing this, and then upload it for everyone.